everyone. Okay, I think I can do this without being so giggly. Anyway, hi. I am here to do a quick update for July. It's been a while since my last video, but yeah, it's been busy. Just a lot of things going on. Just been enjoying summer. Anyway, before I begin, I want to say sorry if during the video I kind of have like a little cough going on. My allergies have been really bothering me right now. We have a lot of forest fires happening where we are, and it's really smoky outside, and so it's been bothering me. So this is probably going to be a pretty quick video. My daughter is at her friend's house or a neighbor's house, and I'm not sure when she's going to come in, any moment now. So I will try to make this quick. So I do not have a whole lot to show for this month. It's been kind of a strange month. I've been just not really in a lot of a stitching mood. I'm tongue-tied again. Let me try that again. I haven't been in a stitching mood. I've been in a giggly mood. Anyway, I've been working a lot in the garden lately, and doing lots of sewing, and my daughter's been doing swim lessons, so a lot of running around. And we also took a little vacation to the coast for a little while, for a weekend, so it's been busy. So anyway, I'll go ahead and show you what I have. First of all, I'm going to show you a new start. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak today. Anyway, this is my new start. This is Flosstube from Passion Rasami. I know I say her name wrong all the time. I am making this for my daughter. I'm hoping to finish it when she finishes her swim lessons. And it's going to be a little mermaid. And it's being stitched with Mo Sales thread. It's called Ariel. I know, that's ironic. I did plan that. And the fabric, I don't know if you guys can tell, maybe a little bit, but there's a hint of blue and green in this fabric. And I dyed this myself. This was my first attempt at ice dyeing, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's not overly bright piece, and but that's okay. I wanted it kind of subtle anyway, subtle colors. And I used, I didn't use normal dyes, I used Kool-Aid, so that's probably one reason why it's not overly bright in colors, but that's okay. I still think it's turning out well. Okay, my next whip, I am working on Born to Sing by American School of Needlework, and I'm making this for my dad. I am very close to finishing. I still have to finish the shirt here and his little arm, and then I have to do some back stitching, and then I will be finished with this. And I am not quite sure what I'm going to do with it after I'm done. I'm still thinking about that. My next whip is Black Forest Cake. and I kind of got distracted with other things, so I haven't been working too much on this one. I got part of the cake done, and I finished the whipped cream and the little sprinkles. So I'm still enjoying this. It's just I haven't been working too much on it. I've been distracted. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you one thing I've been doing. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of sewing lately. Been making headbands, yeah, and aprons and placemats and different little things like that. And one of my projects I decided to do was finish a cross stitch. It would be a fully finish. I think it's FFO. I think that's what it stands for. Anyway, this is Sarah by Fiddlesticks on SD. And I went ahead and finished her. Made her into a pillow. I'm sorry, I'm just showing you the background. I did like a lace fabric. I'm sorry if it's all wrinkled. It's been sitting on my couch, and unfortunately in my house decorative pillows get quite squished around here. Anyway, this is the back. I really like the way this turned out, and it matches the colors in my living room very well, and I like it. The next thing I did, this is something actually took up most of my time when I was stitching this month, was this little Halloween cat by Joanne Elliott. It's from her it's one of her card books. I think it's Sentimental Sayings and Cards, maybe? I might be wrong on that. Anyway, it was a library book I got last month, and I saw this pattern in it, and I fell in love with it because it was so cute, and Halloween is coming up, and I love Halloween, so I had to stitch it right away, right then and there. So this is the piece, and it's a little cat, and it says Boo, and I think it turned out really cute. And yes, it does have French knots on it, and I was able to do the French knots. I'm really proud of myself for that. They're not quite as neat, but I'm still learning, and I'm able to do them. So I am, like I said, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And the moon here is from, this is satin floss, yellow from TMC. I forget the number, I'm sorry. And it gives the moon a little shine, and I think that it's just a beautiful touch. Anyway, so now I'll be ready to set out for Halloween when Halloween gets here. Okay, the next thing I got this month, or last month, I'm sorry, it's August now, not July. Anyway, what I got in July, I bought myself a little treat. I haven't been really, I've been trying to save my money right now, because when you're a student and you're raising a family, summer is tight. Money, the funds are pretty low. So anyway, but I did set some money aside to get a special magazine. I was going to order it online, but I'm glad I didn't, because I was at Barnes & Noble one day and I saw this magazine on the bookshelf and I had to get it, and I was so happy because then I wouldn't have to pay overseas shipping prices for it. Anyway, it's the Ultimate Cross Stitch Fantasy. Gothy blogs. She showed this in one of her blogs, and I fell in love with this magazine, and I knew I had to get it. Basically because it has so many of Joan Elliott's patterns in here that I've seen in the past that I wanted to stitch, but they're all in one book, so I was like, oh, I have to get it. I mean, not book, magazine. Anyway, here's the back. Really pretty unicorn. Just a lot. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you one thing that I would like to stitch up. I'm not going to show too much in here because I have show patterns. It's this one here. I really like this one. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Here's the fairies and the bunny rabbit. I've seen this on 123 Stitch as a separate design, and I loved it, but it was a little pricey. So when I saw it was in this magazine, plus with a few more of her fairies, I just like, okay, I have to get it. So that is my big treat, and it's probably one of the only things I'm probably going to get until my birthday, or until until summer's over, really. So anyway, the next thing I have to show, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sitting cross-legged on my couch, because my couch is right here. I have you sitting on the windowsill, and I'm sitting cross-legged on the couch, and my leg's falling asleep. Anyway, what you have to do for lighting. So, okay, so like I said in one of my last videos, I was going to attempt ice dyeing and just give it a shot. And so these are a few of the pieces that I worked on. I have to get them out of the bag here. You saw the first one that I was working on, and here are a few others. I don't know if you can see the color in this or not. This is a peach, kind of a peachy color, and this one is like a pink and blue and yellow. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's little spots where it went through the color, and I didn't, this is part where I didn't use the Kool-Aid. I used the normal dye, oh, I can't think, I forget the name of it. Anyway, the powder dye, and it left spots on it. I don't know if it was just the piece I was working on, the fabric, or what, but oh well. Like my husband says, it gives a character. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, and so after that, I just kind of, I'm missing a piece. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Here's another one. This one actually turned out really nice. This is a 22 count hardinger, and turned into a dusty pink. Really pretty. That one was the last of the ice dye, and that one turned out to be the best piece. Sorry, I have some water. Or I have a coughing fit. So after that, I was like, I just didn't really like the ice dyeing effect. Well, at least maybe it'll get better. But I just didn't really like the way it turned out too much. So I decided to try another technique. I had some liquid dye. I took them in the spray bottles and I rolled my fabric up in like a little spiral ball with rubber bands, and I sprayed it and let the dye sit overnight, and this is one of the effects I got, and I thought this came out really pretty. It's a blue and purple, and it's really pretty. I like that one. I also did it with the purple, and that one turned out really nice also. Now, one of my really funky dye projects I did was I used tissue paper. But I think you're probably thinking, what? Did I hear you right? Yes, I used tissue paper to dye this fabric. And I think I like the way it turned out a lot. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I will try to. Hopefully you guys can see. Maybe a little bit. Oh, I got out the wrong side too. Oops. Here it goes. It has like a pink and orange and yellow. And it came out really cool. I like it. Anyway, and how I did that was I weighed my fabric and I set it on a rack. And I took little ripped pieces of colored tissue paper, and then I took a spray bottle mixed with 1 part vinegar and I think like 2 parts warm water, and I sprayed the tissue paper, and I take a little bit of a sorry, let me try that again. I took a paintbrush and I smoothed out the tissue paper and then I sprayed it again and make sure it's all smoothed out, and then I let it sit and dry, and when it dries you peel off the tissue paper, rinse it out, and then there you go, and let it dry again, and iron it also, and it turned out really nice. I like the way it looks. Basically all you can see is the orange, but there is a lot of pink in there and yellow, and it turned out really pretty, and it was easy too.